the truth of the matter is, after the seminar's over and things like that, people won't remember the facts and figures of what you said so much as they remember how they felt when you were saying it. And that's really true when it comes to opening this vault, that it's important. Could we have opened the vault with, you know, some lower level click activities, you know, weeks ago? Yes, but we don't, you know, honestly, there's so much revenue that we're tapping into. We're tapping into major network revenue streams here. And I'm talking, we're not talking about splitting pennies here. We're talking really significant mainstream media revenue streams that we're able to tap into if we bring the technology and the tracking and the technology to the forefront, and be able to basically bring that down to the consumer level, so that the networks can realize and take advantage of the organic third-party referral that only we can bring them. We have something so
Jon,
valuable to them. I'm breaking up? Uh-oh.
No, he's good. I can hear him great.
Okay.
Oh, maybe it's me. Okay. I'm going to plug my earbuds.
Okay, so.
Go ahead, sorry.
No problem. Thank you. So it's absolutely imperative from absolutely everybody at this table. You have to understand that we see you seated at this table just as strongly and significantly as we see the networks sitting at this table. And we just don't want to sell ourselves short by becoming a Me Too activity that anybody can, you know, participate in a splitting nickels type of compensation plan, you get coupons or you get points. We're not going to reward you in points and coupons. It's important that you realize what we're building and why we're taking the time to build it so right, is because by taking the additional extra steps that we're doing here, we're taking this product and basically your voice up to the next level. You've done the work, and I respect and honor that so much. Everybody at Netqube respects that and honors that so much, is that you've put in the work. You've built your friendship network. You have credibility with your warm market. And it would be a travesty to sell your relationships short of your ability to click the mouse only. You know, that would be to leave a whole lot of money on the table for you. And we value you so much that we're not willing to do that. We're not willing to cast ourselves into identity where you just click your mouse and that's it, and you split a couple nickels over it, and maybe you do that. And that's fine. There's room for that. And I'm not saying that's all that it is, but the networks really value your relationships, your voice, and your opinion. Now, to have that, go ahead, Dan.
No, I was just going to say, Jon, along those lines, is that we've talked about this a lot, is what you just said. Everybody's future, everybody that's on this call, their future, Jon, is not for sale. Yeah. You know what I mean? Their credibility is not for sale. It's been for sale for too many years. Their future has been cheapened over too many years for too many companies. The longevity of where we want to be and what we want to do, not just for everyone else, us included, everybody as a total group here, Jon, it's not for sale. We're not going to cheapen and lessen what we know can be accomplished and is being accomplished, and it's closer now than it's ever been. Jon hates to give dates, but all of that said is that what's going to be delivered is not going to be shortcutted. And so down the road, we end up like, let's say, every other company. I just wanted to throw that out there, Jon, because nobody's, their commitment, their passion, their trust in us, Jon, it's not for sale to anybody, and we're going to do this right.
Yeah. How do you echo that? I could just repeat what you said. That is so true. You're not for sale because we're not going to sell you cheap to the networks. How do we not sell you cheap to the networks? Well, what we do is we value your input and we track your activity to a level that's heads and shoulders above what the networks are able to purchase in broadcast media, heads and shoulders above what the networks are able to purchase through their own social media publication department. Their own social media publication department, for example, you've got company XYZ and they're building, their social media division, and they're building a Facebook page, but their Facebook pages, they're putting fans on and they're doing posted ads. Well, posted ads are alarmingly self-serving. They don't have the power to say sponsored, sponsored, sponsored. Who here, you know, is fooled by the genuineness of a sponsored ad? Of course, sponsored ads, you know, of course they're the best. Just ask them, they'll tell you so. You know, a sponsored ad is losing credibility in the marketplace. We're able, with the proper tracking, to give the networks something that they're not even able to buy and purchase in their own, inside of their own corporate walls. And that is your organic third-party referral. To do that, you can't just say, you know, toss a bunch of money at us and advertise with us. We're taking the steps to prove it so that everything that you publish is tracked. You can see the real-time tracking. There's certain analytics that are required for online advertising, and we're bringing that down to your level in every zone. So let's go through the zones real quick. First of all, you've got the Netqube Connect. I want to talk about that real quick because there's two versions of Netqube Connect. The first version of Netqube Connect is what we call the pay per call opportunities. When you recommend a product or service, and it's literally a link that goes to a splash page. Interested parties, you can text it to people, you can email it to people, you can post it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of your social media outlets. You know, LinkedIn, if you wanted to do an update, you can even do a Skype update. You know, all the different venues that you have, you can post this link into it. Many of those venues will have one click. So you simply read about the review and you click publish, and that's it. That message goes out. It has your tracking links embedded in it. That goes out to the network. People see it. They're like, what's this about? You know, so-and-so's recommending a what? Oh, that's pretty interesting. They click it. Immediately, you begin to see your traffic coming in from that. Then they see an 800 number that's on this interesting offer. They call that 800 number, and without you even being on the phone, you're getting credit for that. Because what we do is we have, you know, this huge pool of 800 numbers, and we designate one for you. And all your advertising and all your people will call that 800 number, and you get credit for that. You get credit for that, and that's significant. That's a significant source of revenue. That's, you know, that's the Connect 1.0. The Connect 2.0, which we're also working on. And just to be crystal clear, we're not waiting to open the vault for 2.0 because it's a really significant technology piece that is where you'll actually be able to participate in outbound calling if you want to, kind of like an Uber driver, like an Uber version of telemarketing, or you know, where you're able to ad hoc jump on the phone, participate as revenue generating activity from a, you know, 2.0. There's lead opportunities. There's you know, all these landing pages. There's different product exclusivities. We have a travel product that is this travel product company is selling this travel. Oh man, this travel company is selling all these travel benefits all over the world for thousands of dollars for these exclusive VIP memberships. We've got this thing for pennies on the dollar with the VIP membership, with the concierge. That's coming together. Extremely high-end products that I mean, seriously even threaten other networking models out there with the exact same services and better that they're offering for pennies on the dollar, because we're bringing it through you, through your voice, through your personal recommendation. That tracking is totally different than the call model, but that tracking is there for you, and that tracking is it increases your value at every step when we're able to bring this tracking together. And like Dan, I like how you said it. It's you know, anybody who says this isn't coming just, you know, is totally disconnected from what we're doing. The extra time that we're putting in here is every single additional piece is accomplishing two things. Number one is it's crafting your identity so that people don't say, oh, this is just a click action. This is just a click thing company. They're splitting nickels. They really don't get paid that much. And they make a decision based on a first impression that's partial and not complete. And they write you off. We don't want that to happen. We want to fully be able to, for you to be able to engage your entire network and the second half of that is at the value that you're worth, and to realize the full potential of what the market's willing to pay for your organic recommendation into that marketplace. And that tracking is a phenomenal piece of technology that far and exceeds what existing super affiliates are putting into place. Super affiliates at this point, what they're doing is they basically have a monolithic revenue channel. They have, you know, if they have a YouTube channel, or if they have an email list, or things like that, they have their things that they plug into their email list. And that's awesome. And they make an incredible income and lifestyle and living from that. Or they have a YouTube channel, and they do the crazy things on YouTube. And they've got a lot of subscribers, and you got all the ads on the side, and that's great for them. And then you have, you know, you've got people who've got mailers, and they drop the things in the mailers. All of these different revenue activities are basically individualized for them, and they're making their living, their lifestyle, their income, and their profits off of those single marketplaces that they dominate. We are taking that to the next level, and there is absolutely nothing like Netqube on the marketplace whatsoever, where you're able to literally, instead of just tap into one little market segment and exploit that to because of your expertise, is really tap into them all, to where you're not isolated to say, hey, well, me and my travel buddies, we're gonna just kill it with this travel product. No, you're able to tap into as diverse, the extreme diversity of the entire marketplace, because what we've done is we've taken all these super affiliate networks, all of these tracking systems in all the different venues, in the click activities, in the call activities, in the call in activities, in the lead activities, in the product promotion categories, in the financial tooling, in the nutritional areas, in the purification. There's so many of them, and they're all being harmonized in basically a common runtime platform. And why is it important? Why can't we just fractionalize it for everybody? Well, if you fractionalize it for everybody, it becomes confusing when you have you'd have a different vault for every different type of activity. And so everything is coming together here. And like Dan said, it's like watching a flower bloom. It's such an incredible process to watch this happen and watch it come alive. That,
right.
Guys, it is an exciting time to be a part of Netqube, because we're setting history here.
No, and John, you know, look, guys, I know this industry really well. I don't want to sound arrogant in making that statement, but there are probably 5 to 7 components inside of the vault that you're looking at right now, if you're on the Zoom webcast, that they could be standalone network marketing companies that'll be around for a long, long, long time. Just the travel alone, the financial research pod, when that's unveiled, you see what's in there. And everybody's saying, well, let's see it. Well, it's coming. Guys, it's going to be worth the wait. You could get behind 1 or 2 components of what's inside the vault and never leave it, and build a legacy, an empire inside of Netqube. But the beauty of it, like John alluded to, somebody else can do that same thing with something else inside of Netqube that they love doing, but they're attached to you. It's like being involved in 5 or 6 different network marketing companies that have different, but they're all connected to you, because everything that they do over here at Amway and in New Skin and Jeunesse and whatever other company, it's all going to count for you. That doesn't happen out there. And in a sense, that's what's happening and will happen inside of this model, because the interest that people have, they can gravitate to, they can get behind, and they can share it. They can sell. We talk a lot, John, about not having to sell, and you don't. You're making a referral, you're making a recommendation. But I say this all the time, you guys, don't feel that you can't get passionately behind something. Let me show you something that I'm wildly passionate about, and that's this stuff right here. It's called gold and silver. Right? Being able to buy gold and silver at cost, to be able to collect numismatic and collectible silver and gold coins. He said, Danny, I don't own any gold or silver. That's why you need to pay attention. But this is real money, you guys. Everything else is currency. The point is that you'll find something inside of Netqube that you love, that you're going to want to talk about, that you're going to want to share with people. Like some of the stuff that's coming on board in the financial realm. You will not be able to not share that with people. Anybody that's struggling, that needs to make money and needs to make up for some lost time, that they need to catch up for the last 10, 12 years, that you haven't done well financially. Maybe your retirement's burned out, and you need to not only reestablish that, but you need to really reestablish it and go above and beyond where you were even years ago. And that's going to be afforded to you. That's going to be something you're going to be able to walk through the door of. And when you see it, you won't be able to keep quiet about it. It is that good. So there's so many things here that like Jon is alluding to, that's going to interest you, that you can get behind, but you can offer everything that you see here and get involved in every activity from every angle, every aspect of what's going on. So, you know, Jon, like you said, it's an entirely new category. And guys, all we can say is, me personally, it will be worth I can almost promise you, it will be worth the patience that you've incorporated into your life and where you are right now. It'll be worth the wait. And it's not weeks away, you guys. Jon doesn't like to come to dates for different reasons, because, you know, when we start doing that, like I did a few weeks ago, I didn't really give a date, but I said, we're close to this projection. And guess what happened? Something happened that we needed to reevaluate and look at, and then to make it better. So like we said earlier, that your future and your credibility and your expectations are not on the chopping block. They're not for sale to anybody, right? So wow. So that date came and gone. That's why we don't like to give dates, because when we do that and we don't hit it, people think, oh, gee, you know, you misled us. No, we didn't mislead you at all. The reason we do that, and a lot of other companies do that, especially at a point like this, they want to give you hope. They want to give you some hope. So guys, the hope is this. This is coming. And you will be glad that you stuck around. And so, Jon, I just wanted to throw that in there.
No, that's excellent, because honestly, you know, I've been doing network marketing software for over 20 years, put over 200 companies on the map. And I'm telling you what, I know this industry inside and out. And everybody, every experienced networker on this phone knows it too. They know that the industry does not have an answer to Netqube. And this is going to be the shot heard around the world, because it gets rid of all the nonsense. How much is the auto ship here? What's your auto ship? Nothing. What are you limited? Well, you know, we can't afford that. Well, all of that's gone. What's the monthly required here? It's not. Are you limited? Is your income limited to what your downline can spend? No. Are you limited to your product sector? No. Is your product are the products that you reference devalued by a self-apparent commission? No. I'm telling you guys, the industry does not have an answer to Netqube, because it can take over any market space and promote organically within any market space. So what you say, well, that's going to be very disruptive to the marketplace. Yes. Can that be shut down? No. Why? Our architecture is completely decentralized. That sounds like a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know, everything you see, all these links, none of these links go to netqube.com. Why not? Because that's centralized. We have a decentralized architecture, because we're not going to associate any product, any service, anything that you're personally recommending with a network marketing company. It's simply your voice in the marketplace. How many times, and I'm talking thousands, if not tens of thousands of times, I've heard people love a product and they stay on their auto ship. Let's say it's a nutritional product that they love, or a service that they enjoy, and they become secret agents. They consume the product, but they don't tell anybody about it. Why don't they tell anybody about it in network marketing? Because it's associated with the business.
Break it up on us, Jon. We may have lost him. Well, maybe he'll pop back in here, you guys. But I wanted Jon to, real quick, if he comes back on, to maybe give you guys a 1 to 2 minute. Oh, there you are, Jon. He's still talking. Jon, brother.
As you're networking.
Hey, Jon.
Well, are you doing the business opportunity? What? Did you lose me?
Yeah, we lost you. Yeah, for probably about a good 45 seconds there. But it's okay. It's all good. Are you back? He's fading.
Hey, am I back? Did I reconnect?
I think so.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think I can hear you good now.
Okay.
Hey, Jon, real quick, speak to everybody about where we are in the programming and the coding, how all the systems are communicating to one another, and just how close are we?
Oh, yeah. So can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great. I thought I could. Okay, we lost you again. Okay, guys, well, Jon comes back.
Okay, good. Okay.
There you are.
We're ridiculous. No, I'll be back. Can you hear me, Dan?
Yes,
Sorry
I think so.
about that. I really apologize.
No, it's all good. It's okay.
Okay. No, you said, I heard you. You said, where are we in everything? I said, we're close. We are ridiculously close. We're insanely close. There's so much currently automated. One of the neat, let me talk about a couple of additional features that we recently put on to really enhance your experience and your, well, I'll just talk about one of them really quick. We have a 5-star rating system that's 0 to 5 stars, because I hate these rating systems where if you don't like the product or service, you have to rate it 1 star. Well, that guy doesn't even deserve a star. So it's a 5-star rating system, but you can start with 0 stars. But what we have is we have a 5-star rating system. This is very important, guys. It's really important that you, as a brand advocate, are given the tools to not only promote anything that you want to promote, to monetize anything that you're personally passionate about, but you also have a voice into the value of that product or service. Let's say that you really love vacation rentals or one of the travel products that you just love. You say 5-star, you say this is awesome, pays out really quick. Excellent to recommend. So many people love this product. You can rate that 5 stars. And let's say you've got another one and you kind of have a problem with it. You say, I know that they're paying us good, but I just don't really like it. You're able to, I don't like these guys. We have a 5-star system. It's really important so that you understand that Netqube as a company and as a network service is completely heads and shoulders above all of the products that we onboard, because we are serving you in this marketplace. We are your ad agency, and we are your technology department, your administrative department, your accounting department. We serve you in a professional capacity, and that includes giving you a voice and an influence on the advertisers that are on board with us. And if there's a problem, if there's a service issue, if there's any type of a glitch in the product, your voice is going to weigh on whether we keep that product on the network or whether we cut it. And that's extremely important that you realize that we are not part and parcel with all of the different products and services that we board, no more than Procter & Gamble owns NBC, and we've built into the vault system. I don't know if you can see it there. If you can click on one of the go ahead and click on one of the research pods and then click into an offer, and you'll see the 5-star rating system. You're able to contribute to the rating of an advertiser, because you have to understand, guys, these advertisers are running on your network of your voice, of your credibility that you've established. You've already done the work, and we are your ad agency and you're putting us to work. And then we're bridging that monetization link, that crossing that bridge between the advertisers, the networking dollars, and your social network. We're monetizing your social network. So we've established the 5-star rating system, so you have a voice to say, so you can contribute to say, hey, I love these guys, but they take, this one pays out sooner, this one pays out longer, or they pay out really good, but their service isn't as good as this other one. You have a voice and into what runs on your network. There you see part of the 5-star rating system. Thank you. So you can see that, and you can click on that, and you can contribute to that. And just to give you the full sense of the picture is we are your ad agent. We are your ad agency, and this is here to monetize, to convert all those network dollars out there. It is how many trillions of dollars industry, and we're here to bring that tunnel, that pipeline into your social network, so you can monetize that and then network with everybody else on anything that they specialize in. So it's awesome. How close are we in the quoting process? We are very close, guys. We're extremely close. Nobody's going to remember that we opened on Tuesday. People will remember how able we are to monetize your social network, how seamless everything is, how your traffic reporting is, how all of the advertisers, because basically now we're flipping the script on the entire industry. The script that gets flipped on the industry is now you get to choose who you mention. You get to choose who you drop names for. You get to choose. And how are you going to choose that? Well, how are they remunerating you? It's all right here in the vault. And we're so excited about that. We are cutting no corners for your credibility, and we're cutting no corners for your network valuation. And that's what we're about. We are here to serve you passionately and make sure that your voice is heard. Your voice is networked with everybody else's. You're not isolated to a single product or service vertical. And that with the tracking, it's made as value as possible. And we so appreciate you guys. We so appreciate your voice that we can't conscionably take shortcuts to lessen the impact that your voice has on the marketplace. And sell you cheap. We won't do it because you're worth more than that. And that's basically the bottom line. That's what guides us. And that's what we're going to do for you.
Yeah. Jon, that's awesome. Thank you, buddy, for jumping on here. And guys, I hope that helps a little bit for people to understand that, what's going on here, what's being developed. It's not so this can be a revolving door like so many other things. And everybody wants it open like tomorrow, and that's the goal. Let's get it tomorrow. If it's not tomorrow, it's the next day. So we all get it. We all get it. And again, we've asked if you guys be patient. And you by and large, 99% of you are, and we're very, very grateful for that. But all of this is coded, tracked back to you. It's completely different platform. Will it be a disruptive technology? It could be. I know it's definitely going to be an interruption. And we're definitely basing this on a completely different mindset, so to speak, and platform that the network marketing industry has delivered over the last 70, 80 years, however long they've been around. So guys, again, you're going to be very, very, very glad that you stuck around. And we're very, very, very close, like Jon alluded to. So Jon, thank you for that, buddy. Anything you want to close out with saying, we'll let you run.
Hey, no, I just appreciate each and every one of the people on the team. I appreciate your confidence in arriving into the company early, and your faith is certainly going to be rewarded by being at the top of the matrix. Look through your matrix, look at the open spots, make sure you're getting them filled. If anybody else has joined but hasn't gotten their position funded yet, make sure that you reach out with them, maybe drop them a copy of this webinar, let them know how close we are. They don't want to miss out on this at all whatsoever. This is a category creator. Nothing like this has ever been done to the scale or to this quality. We can't skimp on that because we do value you. Thank you so much. We humbly, receive your endorsement, and with the most valuable thing that you could ever do is recommend somebody else to Netqube. And with that, we take that so very seriously. We appreciate that, and we will deliver. We've got your back, and I cannot wait to open the doors on this vault and make you proud as you have made me proud of your endorsement. Thank you so much.
Well, Jon,
you guys are awesome.
No, you got 4 or 5 guys. You white guys are working day and night. Jon said the last 3 days he's running about 2 hours sleep a day, and that's because there's so much to this, you guys. But what you're going to experience is going to be the ease and the vastness and the greatness and the monetization, so to speak, that everybody wants. Everybody wants to make money. We want to make a lot of it. We want to travel together. We want to be able to offer this to other people and have the integrity go along with it, that we're going to do what we say. And if we open early and it doesn't work, then we're going to diminish all of that. We can't do that. This is not for sale. So we talk with Jon and the guys every day, and when he says we're close, we're close. Really, 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 really close. So with that said, guys, Jon, thank you. And brother, have a great day. Thanks for jumping on here, buddy.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate you all so much.
Thanks, Jon.
Thanks, Beth.
Hey, brother.
Thanks, you.
So guys, one thing I want to share with you is some of the things that we're adding into the model, like we just alluded to. And these are just things that we talk a lot about the broad scope of what we're doing here. And when we add like a deregulated gas and electricity platform, can you think of what that would mean to people? Well, you can offer them a choice in the utilities and their gas, natural gas, propane gas, and so on that comes into their home or to a commercial entity. That's going to be available. We have an agreement, guys, with them to bring that on board. Somebody loves that space. You're going to love it inside of Netqube. You might not love it, but somebody in your group loves it. But that's good, because if they love it, then you're going to love them because they love it, because they're going to be helping you make money. That made sense, huh, Beth?
It did. I got it.
Yeah. So, guys, the whole the gold, silver, collectible, numismatic coins, the value that collectible coins have, the fact that 97%, 95% of Americans, I think it is, 94%, in high 90s, mid 90s, they don't own any gold or silver other than in jewelry form. For you to have gold and silver in your possession is remarkable. Guys, you could wake up one morning, cryptocurrency could be vanished. Your dollars could be worth nothing, which they are just about now. It's amazing that it's still propped up. But gold and silver has an 8,000-year history. And if you don't have any, you need to have some. If you just have a few silver coins that right now is less than $50 for 2 silver 1-ounce coins, it's amazing. Once you get this stuff, it's almost like an addiction. You absolutely love it. You want more of it. There's something about it because it has intrinsic value, and it doesn't matter what Wall Street does. Gold and silver will always spend anywhere in the world at any time. So there's a lot of reasons why you need it, but how would it take to get it at cost? There's so much to it. Guys, we're going to have an incredible array of silver numismatic coins at the event down in Sandestin. You're going to be able to purchase these. You're going to be able to get them at a discount. So there's so much that we're adding on top of what John and them are doing. We're onboarding content, products, offers all at the same time. This is, take a look at our travel platform, you guys. You talk about private travel. This is a private, exclusive travel platform for you. Now, these numbers aren't correct, you guys. This is just a placeholder for right now. But when you look at the 24/7 concierge service in multiple languages, group travel, the discounts on travel, my wife Terry and I went to a resort for a couple days. The best price we found, even in some of the network marketing venues, was $446. We got it for $209 through this model as we were testing it, $209. And I don't know, would you want to pay $446 or would you rather pay $209? Almost $240 in savings, and that was just 2 days. You got to be kidding. So the travel site, you guys, is amazing. The offers, the all-inclusives, the airfare, our Aussie buddies booked some travel from Australia to the United States, and if we would have used this model, just on the airfare alone, we would have saved a little under $360. And airfare is very, very, there's not much margin of difference between Expedia or Travelocity or all the others. They're all within maybe $8 to $10 of one another. The point is, but in this model, it even discounted the travel from airfare, on an airfare perspective, more than I could have imagined. So the value is here. Well, this is our own. This is you have your own private, specific. You could take this model and start a completely new network marketing company out there, and you'd blow away the other guys out in the marketplace. The group travel, the things that we're going to do together using this portal, you can offer this to the marketplace all over the world. You can use it yourself and travel and do the things you want to do. This is just one segment inside of the Netqube platform. This thing is amazing, and it doesn't exist outside of here. Unless you've got anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 to start with, you can probably get this. So think about that. What we're going to offer it to you for is pennies on the dollar, so to speak. So they have these exclusive, oh, Beth, what do they call those things? I forgot what they call them. Deals of the week, deals of the month, all inclusive, includes airfare, all the food, all the drink, the stay in the hotel, walk on the beach, all that stuff, all inclusive for $365 for 7 nights, including airfare. You got to be kidding me. This is remarkable. They do these things for different reasons, but what happens is you're able to take advantage of them if you so choose. So just incredibly grateful for this model. You're gonna love this. And guys, if you just did this alone, you'd make a fortune offering this to the world. It is that awesome. So we're excited about that. The precious metals, deregulated gas and electricity, several other things. But this is just the beginning. You haven't seen any in the members back office. You haven't seen any of the content offers, products that you brought to the table. Right? This is not even listed here. This isn't even maybe 1/3 of what you're about to see. So guys, again, we just want to show you that where we are, what we're doing, the best way that we can articulate to you, say the truth. Just be honest and upfront, let the chips fall where they may. There's no auto ship. You're spending nothing, so you have nothing to lose. Just hang with us a few more days here. Be patient as you are. Continue to exercise patience. It's going to help you even down the road as you exercise patience now in other circumstances in life. So it's good. It's actually good for us. We're not going away. We're going forward. We're not going away. We're on a journey, and nobody's credibility, nobody's $199, so to speak, nobody's trust. It's just not going to be lessened and cheapened by us on this end. It's not going to happen. You're going to be very proud to represent this company to people that you know and people all over the world. So the new compensation video will be ready here. I'm thinking in a couple of days. It's really, really, really good, you guys. People, it's not edited. It's not finished here. Oops. So I don't know why it's not playing. Maybe hit refresh. But anyway, don't worry about you see the Shutterstock watermark on it. Don't worry about all that, guys. That's because it's not finished. It's not edited yet. All those will go away once we finalize and finish this, okay? So, but this will be ready in a few days. It'll be archived in your members back office. It'll be on the YouTube playlist, and you'll be able to send it out in some of the capture pages that we have. It's already going to be actually embedded in the capture page that you can send out, but you can put it, you can use it for your benefit and show people how the pay plan works and so on. And guys, we're going to be producing a lot of videos, but all the priority, all the work, all the effort and energy is getting the vault open. So Beth, what do you want to say at this point?
Oh gosh, I've been busy and trying to answer a lot of questions here, so.
I hear you. Well, guys, I'll tell you, we had another very, very interesting conversation with a guy that has been doing Facebook marketing ever since Facebook was live. And guys, this approach is going to help you so much. And it's not with Pocket Funnel all day. And wait till you see this Wednesday, Pocket Funnel is going to have a training. If you have Pocket Funnel or if you don't, you need to somehow tap in to what they're going to show you. This is so cool. And it is so simple to use. And it's based on texting and messaging. But wait until you see it. It is so simple. And so I'm not going to spill the beans on it, but wait till Joelle and Doug show you what they've integrated into the current Pocket Funnel platform. And if you don't have it, you need it. If you don't have Netqube Navigate, guys, you're at a disadvantage. And so make sure that you look at those things. And if you see the value there, make sure you acquire them because, guys, you're going to be needing them in the next few days when we open the vault here. But this Facebook platform is different than anything that I've heard. We talk about building fan pages and we talk about this and that. And he was like, no, we need to, this is what we do. And he's taken a company, one in particular, and I hope I'm not, well, I'll put it this way. He's taken that company from where they were to hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue just through Facebook. And there's a way to do it. There's a way not to do it. There's a way to do it. There's a right way. There's a way that you can do it that's effective for you. We're going to bring that on board here, and we're going to offer that to people. And you're going to love this thing. And it's not anything probably that you've seen before, but the structure of how it works and the ongoing support for you to make this work for you is so simple to do. You just have to engage, and it works. And wait till you hear the credibility and the just the track record that this guy has. And that's coming on right inside of Netqube. And Facebook is the best place in the world for you to market. The problem is people don't know how. And wait till you see this. You're going to love this. So again, so many different products, not just products, offers, surveys, and videos, and click action things. And that's going to grow and increase. There's going to be so much of that stuff for you to do the day we open. But other products and offers and services. Guys, I know I'm bouncing here, but when you see the crypto thing that we're doing just in the cryptocurrency space alone, you're going to flip out. And this isn't going to be something where you send your money to somebody. You keep your money right in your own hand. Don't send your money to anybody in any of those crypto deals. Keep it in your bank, in your hands, under your password protected platform. Don't send it out. That's where you get in trouble. We're not ever going to ask you to do that. We have really qualified people here that are vetting the offers that we're going to offer to you. So you have a sense of security that people understand this space so you can help make a decision that will work for you guys where you don't risk, so to speak, making a big mistake like so many people have, and they're still doing it. We're going to make sure, you guys, that this has been vetted by the people that we brought on board, that it's going to help you and it's going to minimize that they're going to become that voice of reason, so to speak, that voice that makes sense, that voice of experience that most of us don't have, that these guys will be for us. And so that alone, oh, wow, you're not even really going to have to talk about it. It's going to explode in its growth. And we're going to be able to show people. So it's really amazing, all the stuff that's coming together. The apparel store, you guys, 15% off. Ordering anything you want, hats, shirts, and all that stuff back there. Just want to remind you, the netcubetravel.com is where people are registered for the event. We were there a few days ago. This place is crazy cool. You're going to love this event. special things. Some things we're not going to share with you. I did talk about the Teslas last week. It's a very good chance we're going to have a couple of them there. They're going to be right outside where the event's going to be. You're going to take pictures next to them and goo and gawk and all that over them. Amazing, amazing machines. And we're hoping that we're going to be giving a lot of those away here at Netqube. So, but there's some things we won't share with you. We're going to do some more promoting on how you can get there and some of the things that are going to be an advantage to you if and when you do. So netcubetravel.com, go register. It is filling up, it's not full, but people are joining and coming on board every day. No people sit down, I'm going to wait for the vault to open, make a little bit of money before I make that decision. Completely understandable. I totally get that. There's some people that they're going to be there regardless. Guys, we're not going away. Like I say, we're going forward. This is a journey that we're on together. And everybody is valuable beyond what you even know yourself. I think that through this company, Netqube, you're going to find out some things about yourself that you don't even know. And that is going to be so rewarding. We're going to, so it's going to be just an incredible journey. We're very, very grateful for all of you that are here. Beth, anything you want to add, anything that we missed? We got to get off here, guys, because we got to get Beth and Steve down to New Orleans where they can get on an airplane and get back home.
Yeah, there's just a couple things. The apparel store with the 15% off, that's until May 31st. So if you want to take advantage of Netqube apparel with the logo, etc., the 15% off is only until May 31st. So I just wanted to let you know that. The other thing, update country-wise with Hyperwallet. Bermuda, UAE, and New Zealand are now live, so they have been added. We are still waiting for Vietnam. There's just, I guess, there are a lot of approval layers with Vietnam, and we have requested the Philippines. So I just wanted to give everyone an update on that.
Beautiful. And guys, real quick in the back office, you're going to see a lot of this change quickly. There's going to be a video here that's going to be playing. There's going to be a picture of a vault. Click on it, and you're inside the vault. This is going to change, guys. Right here, there's going to be 4 categories. The first one is going to be the personal number of cubes that you have for that month. The second tab here is going to be your group team structure cubes and how many total cubes are in your organization. Now, this block right here, it may be in different orders, but this one here, you're going to be how many people that you've personally enrolled. And then here is going to be your 3x10 team structure total. How many positions are filled in your 3x10. You're going to scroll down and get different numbers from here. We've talked about this. There's going to be other information here. There'll be the top leaderboard will be here. The person or the persons that have generated the most cubes. You're going to see the leaderboard here, and it may shift from day to day. It'll give the total number of cubes that they personally have aggregated and built and created. And then up here, you will see the dollar amount and what the top 3, top 5 cube getters for the month are going to get. Just going to be a cash bonus for the people who build the most cubes. Beautiful. No cube accumulation or requirement the day we open, guys. So just get back there, get used to it, click around. But once it opens, it is never going to stop changing in a good sense, adding products, offers, services, things that you can get behind that you're going to love to talk about because it's in your heart to do it. And so with all that said, it's coming along beautifully. The systems are communicating, I mean, almost perfectly with one another. And I don't know, guys, there are so many layers of communication, and it's all different, but it's all communicating beautifully. And we're excited about, guys, what's going to open here in very, 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 very shortly. So, again, thanks for your patience. We're here. Love you guys. You're awesome. Beth, anything you want to say before we close it out? We won't take any questions today, guys, because we got to get on the road.
Yeah, so yeah, Dan's got to get us to the airport. But the only thing I wanted to say, there are so many questions. You guys go through your support team. So the support team knows about a lot of the answers to the questions. Yeah. And, you know, it'll lead up to the 4, we're calling them the 4 global ambassadors, which are Steve, Wade, Randy, and Greg. So, you know, make sure that any questions you have, you can take them up. Also, you can email support@netqube.com, and the support team will answer to the best of their ability as well.
Guys, I'm going to leave you with this. So some people believe in this, some don't. We're not preaching to you. We're just going to share with you a true story that happened. There were several ladies.
This is amazing.
It really is an amazing story. Several ladies were in their church, and they were praying, and they were saying, God, would you show us if Netqube is the right company? Would you somehow give us some type of a statement, some validation, some confirmation that Netqube is not a scam and that we can get behind this and that this company is going to be around, and they are what they say. And they did this for 3 days. And one of the last nights, they just got really hard because they've been in so many companies that haven't been what they sought out to be or thought to be. And I'm not saying they were all scams, or maybe the majority of them weren't, but they just didn't work. And they wanted something that they could be a part of that they knew was going to be here. They wanted a confirmation that is this the company? Are we supposed to be in this company? The last night that these ladies, 4 or 5 of them, I think it was, and maybe some guys there too, I'm not sure. The last night of their prayer time, they walked out of their church and they were asking God specifically to show them something. And when they wiped the tears away, they locked up the church building, they walked out to their car, and this is what they saw next to their car. A blue cube in the colors of our Netqube logo. I'm like, you got, when Nick was telling me this story, I said, Nick, are you making this up? He said, Dan, I'm telling you, no pun intended, the God's honest truth. I said, wow, wow, wow. Guys, I've walked out to my car in grocery stores and at different restaurants in the mall and gas stations, and I've seen all kinds of things next to my car, but I've never just come out of some time where I've asked for God to show me what I'm supposed to do. Is this the right thing? And a blue cube is right next to the very car that it's owned by you, that you are about to get, and there it is sitting there plain as day. It wasn't next to anybody else's car. It was right there in front of them. You can take that for what it's worth, if it's worth anything at all to you. But guys, I'm telling you, here, we believe this from day one. There is some divine favor going on in Netqube, like that or not, accept it or not. We still love you whether you're doing that. But we know what's happening here. And that's why I can tell you that what's being developed here, there's somebody way bigger than all of us behind what's going on. And that gives me confidence that no human being could ever give me. So this is what they saw. They walked out of a prayer time asking specifically for God to show them something. And a blue cube is right next to the car that's owned by them in a big parking lot. Wow, wow, wow. So, Beth, I don't know. That was pretty powerful.
And with that said,
here's the shadow of the car right there. This is the
with that said, too, there are so many other stories that someday we are so excited to share with you. This is not the only one.
That's right.
So, you know, that's why often, you know, you hear us each week, we are being supernaturally guided, and we just get confirmation like this over and over and over again.
So we're excited. We love you guys. Can't tell you, I don't know how to say it any other way, but without you, we have nothing. And, you know, we understand that exercising some patience, it will pay off for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Try to encourage one another. People get discouraged. I know people's bank accounts are not where they need to be, and that adds pressure. You're not, put it this way, guys, you're not missing. You're not missing anything. You're not missing anything by hanging around here. And so we're going to let you know here really, really soon that the vault is opening. And from there, it's just going to continue to be one incredible journey for all of us. So with that said, thank you. We got to run. God bless you. We love you guys. Thanks for everything. And like my good friend, Reverend Struthers always says, Danny, we're not going to see you at the top. We're going to see you to the top. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of the day.